different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden,
afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Coffee Company. We're back. We're back. And we've got a special guest, and we're here to just have a good chat. It is Thursday. It is 20 degrees centigrade, and it's a lovely day. It's a lovely day. But Aki, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. How are you? And welcome back to Blighty.
I'm happy to be back in Blighty. I'm happy that I'm no longer itching my face off. It's now no longer 35 degrees, and I'm chill. I'm chilling. But without further ado, let's see who's in the chat this afternoon. We've got Stu Boy, YouTube members this afternoon. Any guests? Everyone in chat. Hi, Leo. Happy birthday.
Very happy birthday, brother.
We'll see Leo, because Leo is in the chat. We got the sheriff. Good to see you, buddy. YouTube member. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back, Ben. Big up, sir. We got Andrew Gregory's in the house. And afternoon, Ben, and the coffee crew. The coffee beans are back. We have Nick is in the house. Good to see you, Nick. Hopefully you're well. Knock, knock. Don't you mean TikTok? You're going to have to do a TikTok.
Yep. And I will just very quickly say, after this show and before Evening Bruce tonight, I will be meeting with Dave to go through his TikToks, because I don't have TikTok. And then towards the end of Evening Brews, Dave will be joining the studio.
Yeah.
And we will be showing Nick live the TikTok he needs to recreate. So it's going to be a lot of fun today.
Absolutely. We've got the number one Agon bar in the world. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hi, Leo. Happy birthday, sunshine. Good to see you in the chat. A massive happy, but everyone give Leo a happy birthday. Really lovely geezer, as you all know. What a guy this man is. Everyone give Leo a happy birthday. We've got the swim master. Good to see you, Anthony. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Tweaky. Good to see you, Tweaky. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. We got Ian Ferguson's in the chat. YouTube member as well for Tweak. Saying up the Potch. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's really good news, actually. I'm really happy that
I'm delighted. I'm over the moon.
I'm delighted for many, many reasons that he's going there. We got Angus is in the house saying afternoon, tribal chief. I am the tribal chief, Brian. I am the tribal chief. Which means, of course, guess who is the final boss? It's the final boss. The Brian Daigle is, of course, the final boss. So what about Roman Reigns and The Rock? It's great.
Damn right.
I like it. We have Scott Colliver's in the house. Good to see her. Good to see you, Scott Colliver, YouTube member. We have Dragon D's Nuts, the best name in Spurs YouTube. Good to see you. Good to see you. We've got Ollie Ham. I've not seen this name for a very long time, but good to see
Neither have I.
you. I've not seen you in the chat, but hopefully you're well. We got Tom81 saying, afternoon, guys. Welcome back, Ben. I hope you had a great chat. Big up, Ruby. And say
Big
hi
up, Ruby.
in the chat.
Big up,
What
Ruby.
do you want to talk about, Aki?
Mate, mate, you're the one that's been on holiday.
Yeah.
You're the one that's been on doing bits and bobs. Fill us in.
Fill us in. Great food in Italy. I love Sardinia. Make sure you bring enough sun cream, because if you are like me, sometimes you can get really bad rash from certain types of sun cream. So, yes.
I will say to you, and I've said this before, I lived in Israel for 4 years.
Yeah.
The heat from March to October
Unbelievable.
is intense, and it is so hot. I lived there for 4 years.
Yeah.
In my whole 4 years, I got sunburned twice.
Yeah.
And the 2 days I wore, and the only 2 days I got burned were the 2 days I was told to put suntan lotion on. So I do not put it on. I know it's not good. I don't recommend it. Maybe it's my skin type or whatever. Or like I said, maybe allergic reaction to it.
Because I was on the way back to Cagliari to go to the airport, and we were just in the car, and all of a sudden I started itching like an MF. Absolutely agony. There's nothing I could do to stop it. So, yeah, my flight last night was absolutely abysmal. Not because of the flight, not because of the issues, just because I could not stop itching. It's after having Benadryl last night, and this morning, it's now a lot better. But still, that was not fun. That was really not fun. Yeah, what's the worst thing anyone's ever illness has had on a flight? But yeah, it sucks to have that ruin your... It didn't ruin my holiday. At the end of the day, I'd rather have that going home than have that at the start of the holiday and have 2 days of my holiday ruined with illness. So yeah, I'll just deal with it. Watch this space, Nick. I might be going to Cornwall next week. Watch this space. Watch this space. We have Leo saying, I'm working on
happy birthday.
Signal soon. Thanks everyone for the wishes. Much love to you all. Absolutely, much love. Much love. Ben, what's your thoughts on the return and the whipping the asses of the new bloodline? Excellent. It's been great, right?
Mate, I have enjoyed it. I was watching SummerSlam, and the thing is, you all knew what was going to happen at the end. You all knew he was going to come back. I've heard some kind of rumours that if Fatu hadn't got injured, or not Fatu, what's his name? The Uso's brother, not Solo, the other one. If he hadn't got injured, Jimmy was going to be with Roman, but they had to scratch it because of the injury. You know it's coming. You know it's all coming. You know it's coming to a head. I just hope there's a certain man, and I get to smell what he's cooking.
Yeah,
back as well.
I want to see a Bloodline Civil War. I want to see it at War Games, and then I want to see The Rock turn on Roman Reigns. So it'll be The Rock.
No, because the Rock's baby. I want Rock to go back babyface.
I think you need to have The Rock versus Roman Reigns now. You've got to have it. Neither of them have. You've got to have it now.
Yeah.
The Rock, Roman Reigns, and the Usos versus Solo, Fatu, and the Guardians of Destiny, Guardians of the God. You have Roman Reigns and The Rock win, and then afterwards the show ends. He turns on him. That's what you do. That's what you do, and I think the final boss has to be the gimmick now. He's too good as that evil final boss. You've got to keep it. You've got to keep it.
Yeah, I mean, I will say it's the best it's been in a very long time. It's like the way they're going. They're doing. I love the way it's going. And Nick, we all know it's not real.
Yeah,
we all go to movies and know that.
Yeah, Top Gun is not real, Nick. although Tom Cruise can actually fly an F-16, he doesn't fly them for a living. He doesn't fly an F-18 for a living.
Talking of of those fighter jets, have you seen that documentary on Netflix about the Pepsi commercial?
No, I haven't.
Mate, I can't remember what it's called. I'll find it. If anyone hasn't seen it, so Pepsi did an ad.
Yeah.
This is years and years and years ago, where they brought out this magazine where you collect points by the ring pulls or the bottles or whatever.
Yeah.
And by however many caps, you could win a key. You could get a key ring, or it could be a jacket, or it could be something but with Pepsi's logo. And they said if you get 5 million points or bottle caps, whatever, you'll win a fighter jet.
Yeah.
Just as a joke.
Someone actually won one.
So they did it as a joke, thinking no one would go for this and know it's a joke. And they didn't put, by the way, this is a joke or any. And it's a documentary where these group of people got together and raised the funds to have that. And they had to take Pepsi to court. And mate, Pepsi tried doing this in a Far East country as well. But if you type in Pepsi documentary on Netflix, it's like a 4 or 5 parter. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. We got a comment from Swim Master. Poch is the new. I'm not going to talk football because I'd rather talk about anything else, and we don't.
We'll talk about it tonight.
Yeah, you talk about it tonight. This gives Levy no excuse not to back Ange now. If Poch is there, Levy can have that thing where if he doesn't back Ange, he can put Poch as the manager, and the fan base will forgive him. Now that Poch has got a job, it means he has to back Ange. Otherwise, if he sacks Ange in November, which I still think he will do, the fan base will all turn on him. So it's a brilliant day to be alive.
Can I just have one comment on this? For me, it's not even that he has to back Ange. It's the fact that if he doesn't and Ange gets a sack, he can't come back. And we have everyone going, Pochettino, he's magic, no one else. He won't listen. He won't bring him in. And then he'll say, you got the youth, deal with them now. I am over the goddamn moon that he cannot become Tottenham manager or our next one. And I do love that when we said we'll talk about this later, Nick has said, we will, Brian? And a smiley face. Nick, just to explain to you, you're the guest on the show.
Yeah.
I'm the host. I make the rules. I make the...
Absolutely.
Nick and I will be in discussion, but I am looking forward to streaming with Nick tonight. It'll be a lot of fun.
Nick on a Thursday as well. It's going to be great. Back on a Thursday. Good morning, Jason Bell. Good to see us. Spoiler alert. Yes, it's not real, but The Rock is better. Yeah, I think he's better as a bad guy. Rock needs to be a full heel and Rock over as a face. I agree. Comparing movies to WWE and you say Royale is bad. What? It is like movies. It's like TV. Coronation Street's not real. EastEnders is not real. It's TV.
EastEnders is real. Don't tell me EastEnders isn't real. It's like the Truman Show. It is real. It is real.
Absolutely, mate. It's going to be a great night. We will, Brian. We will. You're a legal nerd. Look up Lennon versus Pepsi. Legal. Yeah, absolutely. Big up the Kauffie and Daigle Johansson. Good to see you, Shawnee Slater. Good to see you.
Absolutely.
I might not turn up. You're turning up now. You're turning up. That means
do you know what I'm going to post in here? I'm going to post one thing in here, football related. Ben, I'm literally going to do, because I thought you said and mentioned and brought up Sean's name, I'm going to put in the Fantasy Football League for us.
Yeah.
So people can join it if they haven't seen it on our channel. Yeah,
absolutely. He could quit the USA job to become the next. No. He is going to be paid a lot of money because the US Football Association, knowing they've got the World Cup in, it's 2025, or it's 2026? Brian, is it 2025 or 2026, the World Cup?
26.
They've got 2 years to back up their ideas. If the US go into a tournament as the hosts and they go out of the group stages, they will be an embarrassment. They will be an embarrassment. So the US, they are absolutely shitting themselves. They are shitting themselves. The thick of it is more real than folks think. Lol, absolutely. Christ, that's rubbish as well. Big up. Why would he leave London to go to America to go to London? He loves living in Chigwell. I believe Potch still lives in Chigwell. I know
He had
he
a
used
house
to
around the
live.
corner from me. He was living in Hadley Wood at one point.
I believe he actually lived when he originally bought his. I know that was Juan Ramos. You know where Cortland Drive is in Chigwell, right?
Yeah.
He lived on that. Eunice Cabal lived on the end of Cortland Drive, and there was if you go down Cortland Drive and there's a left hand, that's where Juan Ramos used to live. It was brilliant.
Mauricio Pochettino lives in Hadley Wood, or did. Bit of a commute to America now.
Yeah, but it's good for Poch because he's closer to Argentina. So if he wants
someone put in the comments, it's a 10-hour flight, brother.
He can charter a flight and it be.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll be able to. Listen, it is closer. It's like with Messi and everyone. They've gone there because it is close to home. He'll be. I don't know where.
He'll be on the same time zone.
I don't know where in Ferguson, or the Americans that are in here will know. Obviously, FAHQ is London. Where in America is like the HQ for the American Football Association?
It's an 11-hour flight apparently. But which part of America is that from? Is that from Miami? Is it from? It's closer than Europe to Argentina, but not much. No, yeah, it's still closer though.
I want to know where the American HQ is.
I think he'll live in Miami though, Brian. I think he'll live in the HQ.
There you go.
I think he will live in Miami, where a lot of the Argentinians are.
He'll go roomy with Messi.
Yeah. Poch will be treated like a god amongst the US.
Absolutely.
Huge. Hello, Ben and Brian. Good to see you, Darren. Good to see you. I live near Les Ferdinand and Lee Evans. Good to know.
Oh, mate, Lee Evans, the comedian. My sister loved him.
Yeah, but what is it? I think it's a 14-hour flight. If you want to go to South America, you can go from Paris on Air France to Brazil, but then you've got to fly to Brazil, then to Argentina. So it's horses for courses. What do you do? I think it's a direct flight, but of course he'll have the money to be able to charter himself his own plane.
Oh, yeah, not just say you got to remember, and I people know in America there is a very, very big Latin American, and there is a large population in America that do speak Spanish, as their national tongue, as their national language, and obviously he's fluent in English now. He'll settle in. And listen, if he is in LA, he's got the weather, he's got everything, and I think he'll do very, 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 very well.
Yeah, I think he will
exceedingly well for America.
Yeah, so good luck to him. Good luck to him. He's gone for an easier job. He's going to get paid a shit ton of money. He'll have the absolute honour of being able to manage the host team at a World Cup.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. Is Poch moving it? Yes, Poch and Leo. I want to see it.
he's do you know what? Knowing Leo, he'll probably just bump into him.
Yeah.
He's got a habit of doing that, Leo has.
Yeah, he does. He does. And that's good. But pretty much every major city has a decent sized Hispanic. Yeah, there's loads of, it's brilliant. Which means there's loads of Mexican food, and I love Mexican food. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. It's very different. I
would imagine, without sounding stupid or ignorant, it's like English American and English.
Yes.
Exactly. It's a lot the same body. Like there might be the odd word or the pronunciation. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but you'd think they could be able to hold a conversation, absolutely no problem, whether it's Argentinian Spanish or Spanish. I would thought.
It's like French people going to Quebec.
Yeah.
They can still speak to each other. Yeah, there's going to be some Quebecois is very different from French.
You talk about that. I'm next week. I'm having a couple of days away with Alana.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were literally because I got my PR card back, so I can actually get back into the country whenever I leave it. Ilana needs a break. She's had a long time. Do you know what? We actually haven't had a holiday together, like anywhere, since our first anniversary. The only time we've had to come back or been away together is when we've had to come back from my grandma's passing and then the memorial, and then the odd night away in a hope. And we were going to go to Vegas, but getting my Esther was proving a pain in the arse. So we're actually going to Halifax, Nova Scotia, which is a 2-hour flight.
Which would be lovely.
It's not only going to be lovely. I love, and I mean love, my seafood, lobster, scallop, all of it. Halifax is like one of the places in Canada.
Yeah,
Mate, we have got such a cheap three-night, 2-day package deal in a 4-star hotel, flights, breakfast, everything, and I think it's cost us under £350.
Yeah, absolutely. On BA sent a message to my dad saying there is 20% off business class flights to Canada at the moment.
Over you come, Ben.
So I'm thinking about it for next year. I'm thinking about it. What was the highlight of your holidays, not including Mickey or our watch-alongs? Mickey wasn't with me, Sean, so I can't include Mickey. The highlight of my holiday was the food. Absolutely was the food. I eating Italian food every day is my dream. I absolutely love it. I could eat it every day. I can eat the same food, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. Different dialects for sure. Argentina has some German influence, but let's not talk about why. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of Italian influence in Argentina, Argentinian Spanish. Also, Buenos Aires folk have an odd accent. Apparently so. Whenever I see you now, I'll say the tribal chief and the final boss. Absolutely. I'm not a seafood fan. I don't blame you, mate. I'm not a fan either. Good morning, Benny, Brian, and everyone in chat. Good to see it. It's Bobby K.
Big up, Bobby.
It's Bobby K. Big up. Halifax, Yorkshire is really lovely this time of year. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not that Halifax. Halifax, Nova Scotia, which I've heard loads of good things about, but the only time I've ever been in Halifax is when I came back for Ben, We Are Tottenham TV and Ashley's wedding, and I got a 2-hour stop over there.
You did, I remember it.
It's meant to be beautiful. And yeah, looking forward to it. The hotel Ilana's found, we're literally a 2-minute walk from the harbour front.
Yeah.
So
brilliant.
We're going to the Scotland Yard to watch the Everton game.
Yeah.
And then also, we're not flying out of Pearson. There's another airport, and I just love the name of it, right by the harbour front, and it's called Billy Bishop. So we're flying out of Billy Bishop. Oh, Ilana's just calling me. I'll be back in 2 seconds, Ben, bro.
All right. Greetings, Bobby K. Greetings. I'm going to star Bobby's comment so I can bring it up later. Sounds great. Yeah, sounds great. Oof. But yeah, how's everyone doing? We got I love fresh prawns in a fresh roll with black pepper. Not bad, user. But thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. It really helps us out. Thank you so much. Everyone give a big up to user. It helps us out a lot. I'm going to move my computer so it doesn't overheat. Here we go. There we go. Right. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I need to actually put... no, I'm not going to put music on. I need to go and get some more antihistamines. I forgot to bring them to work, and I think they're starting to wear off. But it's annoying. Bloody warm, 29 degrees plus humidity as well here in Spain. Yes, yeah. In Villasimius, it was 34 every day. So no wonder I've got a heat rash. Or whatever the hell it is on my back. Ben with more here we go than Fabrizio Romano. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. You got to enjoy yourself. Lovely. Absolutely. Nearly forgot. Black Americano, please. Cheers for the second super chat, AUs. It really means a lot to us. Thank you so much. So you don't need to super chat. You don't need to constantly super chat. But it really helps us out. I'm doing better now. You're back for TOT Live. Recorded isn't the same. We've been doing really well with the pre-records. We're doing really, really well. So I'm liking it.
I'm back. Ilana says hi to everyone.
We all say hi back. Bobby K's had a comment.
Dear. I've just said I'm extending. I am getting on a plane. I'm extending my. I've been to these places in Canada. It's about time.
Yeah.
It's about goddamn time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice to have a couple of days away with Alana as well. That isn't Toronto.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good.
Absolutely. But yeah, I want to go to Canada next year. I want to see if it can be done. I want to say Darren is happy we're back doing lives rather than pre. I do like the pre-recorded, but it's very taxing on us to do pre-recorded because we got to record it, then we've got to upload it, we got to do a thumb. We have to do everything, but it is what it is. But they've been doing really well on pre-recorded.
They are.
Yeah.
We will keep doing them. I have to say, see, Ben, you love talking about it. So Bobby's in here, and Bobby will know what I'm about to say. It starts on Friday. There's a thing that goes on Canada in the summertime called the CNE.
Yeah,
which is basically like Winter Wonderland, just on ecstasy. Yeah, but you think about Winter Wonderland and then times it by God knows how many. It's literally like it's on LSD and everything you can think of.
Yeah.
But they do some crazy foods every single year.
Yeah.
And they've just started to bring out some of the lists. So I'm going to read them out to you. So there's going to be a £2 donut.
Yeah, awesome.
Barmy tacos. Fruity cereal chicken tenders. Oreo deep fried with pickles. A foot-long mozzarella stick served in a hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Deep fried butter chicken lasagna.
I like it.
Avocado coconut ice cream. There's also going to be wasabi ice cream. And a sandwich that's a mix of a cookie and a croissant.
I like
These are just some of them. They get crazier the closer we get. But every year I have to try these things. I love the CNE. The CNE is just incredible.
Great stuff.
It's brilliant. Anyone that come here in the summer and comes to the CNE, it's so much fun.
We got Shamtangs in the building saying, "Hey, Mr. Benjavani and Brajanovic. Hope you're both doing well today. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Is there a Popeyes in Halifax? Probably. Who's winning, Kevin Owens or Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
Yeah. They're pre-record. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I picked the wrong time to go. I'm missing the stuff. Sounds like the best county fair.
Oh, mate. Summertime. The amount of food, what are they called? Strip like carnivals or events, whatever. That honestly, it's incredible. Summertime here is incredible. Honestly, I love Toronto summer. But yeah, Ian, you have to come back again next year, buddy.
This is not good. Started a 7-day water fast. Shit.
Oh Jesus, yeah. We're changing the subject. Let's talk about Evian and Fuji water and whatever may be.
Evian is the best water,
mate. I'll tell you what. Honestly, I am drinking these non-stop. These fruit flavored waters. I either have grape, lemon, or fruit blast. They're definitely that's all I drink at the moment. I'm in the house. I don't have any fizzy drinks or whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, Brian, but the X sucks in.
Nah, man.
Cash grab.
I love it. I love
when they were teens would have been gone crazy back then.
Maybe with Bobby, and obviously he's been here all his life. He's got 2 kids and would have done it. For me, we don't do this kind of stuff in England apart from Winter Wonderland, and it's freezing cold and crap.
Oh no, Winter Wonderland is just a haven for druggies.
Exactly. Whereas the CNE, I just love it. And what we also do is Ilana gets it. We do the package deal, so we're going to go watch the Toronto Argos, which is basically the Canadian American football equivalent. Yeah. And we have a great day. There's a dog show. There's all stuff going on inside. It's a lot of fun. I love it. I love it. I mean, you obviously need to come with me, mate, and have some fun. Hot. Hot.
How hot? Yeah, it's warm. Peckham spring water every time.
Oh, damn right.
Karma flavoured water, just electrolytes. Diorolite. Not good for you. It's not nice. I don't like it. Smart water. I heard a rumour that, who knows?
No, they've announced it. I think it's in Vancouver or it's in Canada, but I can't remember where. Let me have a quick look. I know it's in Canada. War Games 2024.
Darren Sunlight, cold over heat. There is cold though, and there's cold.
It's in Vancouver. It's in Vancouver.
I'll agree on that. X better than Canada's Wonderland. I think he's talking Winter Wonderland in London. It's awful. I'm not. Yeah, Bobby, I'm talking about Winter Wonderland at Christmas in the UK. It's basically in Hyde Park, obviously at Christmas time. It's a Christmas fair, rides and stuff. But like Ben said, it is just a haven for overpricing everything. Pissed up people fighting.
Yeah. And the great thing is, within this, another reason I love the CNE is when you walk through one of these massive warehouse type things. We got all these different kind of sunglasses, trainers, aftershaves, perfumes, all those different things. But I know exactly where the stand is, where it's English foods and products. And Ilana has to stand with me. She goes, Brian, you've got $100 off you go. And I am like a kid in a candy store. And also in the food hall where I get to eat alligator. And I eat lots of alligator.
Great stuff. Saying afternoon, everyone. Vancouver's a long way, Angus. It's a long way.
Yeah, mate. Put it this way. Flying here, from here to Vancouver, is pretty much the same as flying home from Toronto. It's ridiculous. I could have gone to Money in the Bank in Toronto because The Rock weren't there. I was like, do you know what? I can't be asked to get a ticket. I've been to SmackDown and Raw here.
I don't like TV tapings.
It's, do you know, SmackDown and Raw was okay, mainly because I got to see. The main reason I went to Raw was solely so I could see an RKO live.
Yeah,
I love Randy Orton's on my Man Rushmore. And he got to do a load of them. So, but it was good. Never been to a WWE event before in my life.
Yeah.
So going to them is great.
Yeah.
But I do want to go to a pay-per-view.
Yeah. At some point, I'd like to go to one. It's when they did one here. You couldn't get a ticket. It was £400.
Well, I tell you, mate. I'll tell you how lucky we are when we have the opportunity to do what we do. I get talking to a lot of people on Twitter, but one of the guys I got talking to his Twitter handle is Seattle Spurs something, and we've got talking, and we now got talking personally, whatever. Obviously, he knows my love for the NFL, and he was like, "Listen, one of my mates work for the NFL. I'll see what I can do, but I'll try and get you tickets for a New Orleans Saints game or a Seattle game or getting closer." And I said, if we can get, and I've been speaking to him, and I said, if it was Buffalo Bills, obviously I need to get 3 tickets because one would be for Bobby Kay and me and Alana. But just through what we do and speaking to people and getting on and finding the good people, forget what he can do with me. Oh my God, I can get to an NFL game. You just get to meet some incredible people in what we do.
Question, is that current or is it all time?
Yeah, so you should know my answer.
Yeah.
People that don't
you already know that. Never tried alligator.
Mate.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
Tweak. If you have, honestly, I'm one of those that will try anything. Apart from snake, I'll try shark, I'll try this, I'll try that. Alligator is absolutely incredible, mate. Texture, everyone will say texture kind of like chicken, but it is, mate, alligator is absolutely incredible. If it was on the menu at other restaurants, I'd eat it non-stop.
Yeah.
It's, mate.
This guy is fantastic. I love this guy.
He is good.
He's fantastic. All time for me is Haku. Haku's great. Just don't get tickets for a Jets game. Would rather watch Nuno Spurs.
Well, no, you got to remember, Bobby, brother. Ilana's a Jets fan.
Tastes like chicken. Everything apparently tastes like chicken. Stone Cold, and that's the bottom line because the sheriff said so. I like it. Yeah, they did. Probably. They still have it here.
Honestly, people need to try Gator. Try Gator when you finish your fast. It's incredible. I mean, I'm no great cook. In fact, I'm not even a bad cook. I'm useless. I probably wouldn't cook it myself for a first time. I'd go somewhere, obviously, but I cannot recommend it highly enough. I love it.
I had alligator tail in Covent Garden.
What do you think about Andrew?
You ate snake here last time. You really think that was chicken?
Yeah. Of course, Bobby. Of course.
That's why he said it. It's brilliant. Icelanders used to do kangaroo meatballs, ostrich kebabs, and crocodile burgers.
Yeah, I have to say, I had them from Iceland, and let's just say, having bought them from Iceland and having tried them in a restaurant, humongous difference.
Yeah,
humongous.
He loved it. So my favorite two wrestlers of all time are Matt Hardy as Broken Matt Hardy and The Undertaker.
Are you being serious about Matt Hardy?
Yeah, I love him.
I can't stab Jeff Hardy all the way.
Broken Matt Hardy is one of the greatest gimmicks they've ever made. They weren't ready for it. It's one of the funniest things. And the fact that Jeff even said, "No, I'm not doing this shit. I'm doing that because that's fun."
Yeah.
It was just so funny of just Matt being the over-controlling big brother, the crazy one. You're a spot Matt speaking that awful English accent and just saying I don't know if you've watched any of the Broken Matt Hardy stuff.
Of course.
It's so funny. But before it was in WWE, outside WWE, they ruined it in WWE. But in TNA, and when they were doing bits in Mexico, it was hilarious.
Do you know what? I'm going to flip it. Obviously, for me, it would obviously be The Rock and then probably Randy. Yeah. But we all do the Mount Rushmores for the best. Yeah. If you had to do a Mount Rushmore for your worst.
Oh, Eugene. Remember Eugene?
Yeah, but the first person on my list straight away, and I cannot stand him with a passion, is Austin Theory. I cannot. The very fact that man gets in the ring pisses me off. I cannot stand anything about it.
Tyler Breeze, pre-Fandango. When it was Tyler Breeze on his own, I couldn't stand him. But the moment him and Fandango became a team, I loved him.
Oh, mate, honestly, Austin Theory is like fingers down a chalkboard for me.
His Aussie tag team partner is just as bad. He's just as bad. Oh
yeah, as Angus said, A-Town. Let's put the Waller effect in there as well. What a prick he is! What a prick he is!
Yeah.
God, I've really woke up in an aggressive mood today.
Yeah, you have.
I'm in a great mood though.
I love Mick Foley. Mick Foley's so underrated.
Oh, big time.
He was so underrated. Especially when they didn't have any wrestlers for that Royal Rumble, so he did 4 of his characters. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
A-Town Down, Disco for absolutely no reason. The character should have got over him, but he was so loved. Absolutely. Sabu. Sabu was amazing. I love Sabu. I've had different type of wrestling though.
Yeah, let's just say I've had that dream as well, mate, and you weren't in it. Let me put it that way.
What about Zack Ryder? I loved Zack Ryder.
He was funny.
I loved Zack Ryder. He's doing very well now. He's doing well on the indie circuit.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, there's a Swim Masters just put Andre.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got it back home, but if you can find it, I cannot recommend watching this highly enough. WWE have brought out a show called WWE Treasures.
Yeah.
Where they get the wrestlers, and Andre's one of them. Obviously, he wasn't on Exit Pass, but they try and find all this memorabilia and go to these. Yeah. They go all around the world trying to find the people that might have their most iconic memorabilia and try and buy it back. Honestly, any WWE fan, it's called WWE Treasure Hunt or WWE. if you can find it either on Sky or Virgin or IPTV or whatever, it is such a great show to watch.
Yeah,
it's such an incredible. The Andre the Giant one. You see the Big Show and Mark Henry go around trying to find the things.
You see his son's now in NXT.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
These two go round, and obviously, because of the size of them, Andre was their hero, and the raw emotion they get from it is incredible.
Oh, before I go to this question, for the Mount Rushmore of worst wrestlers. Oh, what was her name? It started JBL's old manager, the lady.
Oh, I cannot remember. JBL would actually go on there for me. I couldn't stand JBL.
No,
when he was in the APA, he was great.
No, but when he was on his own, that was purely his thing. Was just to piss people. What was his? Oh, not Julian. It was.
Hey, this is Bobby. This is one of the best questions I've ever been asked. Honestly, on what I would do. It might have to be a CM Punk go to sleep.
No, for me, it would be a twist of fate into the lake of reincarnation, and hopefully
I think
out a better football chairman.
I think it will be CM Punk's or an RKO. Yeah, I think a knee to the face from a great height. Yeah, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to CM Punk go to sleep.
It's really a boogeyman. Jillian. It was Jillian. I was right. It was Jillian. She was the worst. She was the worst.
I'm going to need to take some time to think of my worst Mount Rushmore. But 8 down are front and centre.
Yes, I would put Levy in the lake of reincarnation, and hopefully he comes out as a better football chairman. You never know. The lake of reincarnation has got some things.
Mate, you now need to do me a CM Punk. One of your things. You need to get a Punk go to sleep with my face and Levy's face.
Ryan will get so pissed off at that, but okay, we'll do it.
That's even more reason.
RKO off the top of a steel cage. What wrestler had the move where they would knock the person down and literally teabag? Oh, it was a fatter guy. Oh, I don't know.
I think you're watching something different, Bobby.
I think you're watching something different. We got Ryan G's in the house.
Big up.
Ryan. Hopefully you're well, mate. Hopefully you're well. Her singing, it was awful. It was absolutely pointless. It was pointless. No, it wasn't Rikishi. There have been some bad ones. There have been some bad wrestlers. I wasn't a fan of as much as I like him now. Oh, what's his name? Italian guy, Santino Marella.
Oh, I loved him.
He's so funny, but I just couldn't get on with it.
Oh, mate, no.
Some of the things he did, like the mispronouncing of people's names when he called him John Cena.
Oh, mate, you got a big mouth, John Cena. No, the best one is when he does I can shoot lasers like Batista.
Yeah, I like that.
That honestly.
That was good, but who's the greatest women's wrestler of all time? It's China.
Yeah.
China
for what she's done, but I will not have anyone argue with me that the next one after her is Lita, and there is absolutely no.
I love Trish. I think Trish is fantastic.
No, she is, but there is no one. China did what it did for the women to break through, but the athleticism and everything, Lita.
Lita, because of a lot of the stuff she did, she can't do it. Was Trish can still wrestle a match now. That's how good Trish was. Trish is so bloody good. Trish is so good. The Earthquake did the same thing. Rinketic's in the house. Big up Rinketic. Good to see her. Charlotte Flair is up there in my... No. She's good, though. I think one that's very hideously underrated is Mickie James. I think Mickie James, for a very, very long time, was an excellent... And she did it in not only she did it in TNA as well.
Yeah, I have to say, obviously, I
Yeah.
Lita, I will die on the hill for Lita.
Sonny is the original diva. God bless her. Cost me so many boxes of tissues back in the day.
Mate, I tell you what, that woman, is it her that's always in jail? It is Sonny that's always in trouble. There's one of them, the original ones, that is a major addict when it comes to alcohol and everything, and she is. I'm sure it is Sonny, actually.
Yeah.
Who's it? What's the one that Lesnar's married to? Sable.
Yeah. There's. I think Rhea will be. Up there by the end of her.
Oh, Rhea's phenomenal.
I think Rhea Ripley will be the best after she retires.
Rhea is phenomenal. She is absolutely brilliant.
She's. I think she's got everything Lisa had. The athleticism.
No, she hasn't.
She's got it. She's that.
No,
good.
she's not top rope moonsaults and. She hasn't got the agility. No, I don't think so.
She can do it.
Everything else, you're right. If she had one downfall, that would be it, the agility. But her ring presence and everything.
I've seen she can do it. It's just that she can do it.
Yeah, that's where you and me.
I think Rhea Ripley by the end of. Do you mean Velvet Sky, not Vanilla Sky? Do you mean Velvet Sky? Who was the from Norwich Away? That is Paige.
Paige.
What's her name now?
I love her, mate. Her entrance tune, Zombified, is brilliant.
She's brilliant.
I can't remember what her name is now.
Can't remember.
Also,
Soraya.
The other woman that I have a very, very soft spot is there, and I will not call her by Money Mercedes, Sasha. When she was sitting next to me when we were at Wembley for AEW, mate. Honestly, she's in the next block next to me. I spent more time looking at Sasha Banks.
She's ruined her career. I think she's ruined her career.
Yeah, she should have come back.
She is. I think she's gone into AEW thinking she'd be the top dog, which she probably should be the top dog. But the problem is there are so many good wrestlers in there. I mean, I think Toni Storm is a better wrestler than Sasha Banks. Toni Storm's fantastic. But her gimmick at the moment with the timeless stuff is absolutely brilliant. Timeless Toni Storm is absolutely brilliant. 10 minutes, you must pick a move to use on Levy. I have.
Yeah, we have. I'm literally just typing it as well, so he has it in written form.
Twist of Fate into the Lake of Reincarnation.
Can I say, CM Punk go to sleep where he comes off the top of the CN Tower and my knees at the bottom? That would be a sight to see.
But what's your favourite wrestling match of all time, Brian?
Oh man,
because there's so many good ones. Rock Austin.
I've got to say Rock Hogan.
Rock Hogan is great.
There's so many. There's so many. That is just such a. I mean, I remember as a kid, and I remember this. I don't think you were even born when this happened, Ben.
Yeah.
SummerSlam 1992 was at Wembley, and it was Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog.
Yeah.
And that's when I was a kid, and it all seemed so real and everything. And when the British Bulldog won and the whole of Wembley erupted, because obviously the English, that was a moment.
Yeah.
That was a moment. But Rock Hogan was saying you don't see. But I would say the build-up to Rock Cena 1, where they booked it a year in advance, was just brilliant as well. Oh, Mark Cousins has just said one as well.
Yeah, Taker versus Mankind. Yeah, absolutely.
Well. That's got.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy in the Ultimate Deletion match. I absolutely love it.
Do you know what? I've been learning something new about each day, and I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I.
That entire match was so bonkers. The whole moment when he goes into the dome, it's because I like TNA, Brian, which is why I loved it. Because I went through that entire thing of them when he originally became broken when Jeff Hardy beat him and he became broken. So the whole thing when he deleted Jeff Hardy in the final deletion. So the expedition of gold when he went all the way around Mexico and collecting every single tag team title in Mexico, and they had like 10 lots of titles, and they were defending all of them on every single different show.
Bloody hell.
That whole when they turned up at Ring of Honor against the Young Bucks, I followed it the entire way through. To have Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy in the Dome of Deletion, and he just turns and just goes chair of wheels. Look, it's bonkers. I loved it.
The other reason I love Hogan Rock is the city that match actually happened in just happened to be the city I call home.
The first ever TLC match.
That I don't know if it was the first one, Ian, but they've all been brilliant. But that one where Edge spears one of the Jeff Hardy off the ladder, those table ladders and chairs match, the originals. I'm actually going to say those. Ian's right. Ian's right. They were the most unbelievable.
It's talking about SWAT. The reason Bray Wyatt went down the route of those matches was because of Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy was the pioneer of it because that's all they could do because they didn't have the finances because TNA was a bankrupt company, or Impact as it was known now. So Matt Hardy used what he had, which is his entire house, and he made an entire universe out of his bloody family. It was brilliant. That a lot of them. One of the probably the best match of COVID was Bray Wyatt versus John Cena, and when Bray Wyatt took John Cena through his entire career and showed him that not only was John Cena not the hero, he was the villain of every single story because he was, and John Cena basically was an apology to a lot of the things he did. I was the top guy. I did stop the Nexus. I did stop this. I did stop that. The amount of stuff that he stopped personally because he was the golden shovel, and for him to basically say, maybe I didn't do it was a massive turn on it that maybe Cena wasn't the hero in everyone's story. So how many good like the Nexus, Cena should never have beaten the Nexus. Wade Barrett would be one of the biggest stars on the planet now if it wasn't for John Cena, and he should have won it. He should have won that feud. But because Cena was Cena, he pulled the card and he won that feud. And he condemned half of the Nexus to getting fired and ended up having crap careers. That's how powerful John Cena was. So but it was an unbelievable, and those matches wouldn't happen. The Firefly Fun, it wouldn't happen without Matt Hardy producing it.
I have to say, talking to Cena, before he goes, do WWE make him the record? Does he get another title?
No.
And get to be out there on his own?
No, he shouldn't.
I didn't ask whether he should. I'm saying, will they?
No. If Vince McMahon was in charge, yes. Because it's Triple H, and I don't think Triple H wants to ruin the storylines that he's got building, because he's currently got, well, he hasn't got a worthy competitor for Cody's Universal title at the moment, or not Undisputed Championship. He's got that title brewing with of course you've got Gunther, and you've got a lot of those competitors all going for that title. I don't think it's a good idea, because who does he take the title off of? Who does he take the title? Whatever he does, if he takes the title off of Gunther, for example, he's ruined Gunther's career. Because Gunther can't lose to an aging, retiring John Cena. That will ruin his career. If he takes the title off of Cody Rhodes, he's ruined his career. At the end,
but it could be another title. He could win the United States title. Yeah, he could win. I'm sure he would have. But this is bang on the.
It's got to be a world championship for him to do the record.
Okay. Well, this is honestly Shane McMahon. Shane O'Mac is one crazy SOB.
Yeah. I wouldn't give him another title. I wouldn't do it. Mad Wrestling. mud wrestling. Shinsuke, what they've done to Shinsuke Nakamura is criminal. What they've done to him is criminal. He's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and now he's just been a comedy act for years.
I can't stand Shinsuke. I can't stand.
He's so good. There is no in that he invented that style of wrestling.
Yeah, but when they changed him to heel, they fucked him.
Well, they fucked him by not giving him a world title. They should have given him the world title.
Yeah.
But the problem is Vince McMahon, being Vince McMahon, doesn't want a champion that doesn't necessarily speak English because he wants them to be a statesman for the company.
Of course. Good times.
Yeah, but Shinsuke should have won the title. He should have won it.
Yep.
The greatest intercontinental champion of all time he is, except for maybe Jericho. Him and Jericho are the two greatest. Because, of course, for many years, Shinsuke had the IWGP Intercontinental title.
You've got to go back in time for the Intercontinental. There is more. The Warriors had it.
No, but I'm talking when Shinsuke was in Japan.
Okay.
He carried that title because they've got the heavyweight title, and then they used to have the Intercontinental title, but they unified the title when Tetsuya Naito won it. So now it's one title. They retired it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his. Not a fan of his. Big up, Robbie.
Yeah, absolutely. Robbie's all these Japanese wrestlers that have come through are because of Shinsuke.
Yeah, I can agree with. I just personally didn't enjoy watching him. The only good thing I loved about him was his theme tune.
His theme tune was excellent. Which, amazingly, I actually prefer his Japanese theme song. I prefer it.
I literally, one of my favourite, if not my favourite.
No, I don't feel like that's work. We just love this shit.
My favourite instrumental wrestling entrance theme was Head of the Table.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's. I hated the shit when he carried on the Shield one.
Oh,
they changed it, but when they changed it
to a slightly different to the Shield one, it was crap. It was so monotonous and boring.
The Head of the Table one, I love it. I absolutely love it.
The brand new one is fantastic.
I'm still, I prefer the one that he lost to Cody. It's crying with me. That was wicked.
But I
mate,
have to change it.
Bret the Hitman is right up there for me. My favourite. Who's your favourite tag team ever? This one's easy for me.
For me, it would be the Hardy Boys.
Mate, we need to have a discussion off air about your obsession for Matt Hardy now.
I love Matt.
For me, it depends which way you want to call them. It's the Road Warriors or the Legion of Doom. Every time you had
I grew up with the Hardy Boys because that was my era.
Legion of Doom were I loved them.
I will get you on the broken universe.
You won't.
I'll get you in on it.
You won't. Legion.
You end up pronouncing every single word wrong, and it'll be hilarious. The Expedition.
No. LOD.
The Expedition of Gold.
Yeah, LOD by
Demolition. New theme song is great as well. Yeah. Demolition.
I didn't like him. Damn right, Mark.
Rock and Sock Connection.
Yeah, they were great. Obviously,
Logan Paul's great. Logan Paul is brilliant.
I can't stand him. I can't. Listen, the work he's put in, and the way he's adapted and the moves he can pull off is brilliant.
It's not like he hasn't tried that. He's tried. His US title reign was brilliant. He had a great reign as the champion.
I literally can't. Although I can't wait for his brother to come up against one of the people I love to see in ring competition and real. I love Iron Mike Tyson. I can't wait for Iron Mike Tyson to rearrange his face.
Yeah, that was really fun. Hardy and Wyatt was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Well, mate, we're gonna have a discussion.
We'll have a discussion, but you won't stop me, Aki. That got me back into wrestling. That character, I was so bored with it.
If you had to choose one, you convert me. No, sorry. You have to stop watching Matt Hardy, or you have to eat a scallop.
I'm not doing that, okay? You know,
No, if you had to choose one,
I still think I'm allergic to scallops because my mum was allergic to them, so I'm not touching them.
Oh, that's
I'm not fucking touching them. But did you see Logan's? I love Dominic Mysterio. I absolutely love him. I think it's such for me, like I'm now calling Dominic Solanke Dirty Dom Solanke. That's how much I love Dominic.
I have to say, he's probably the biggest heel of all time, and he's doing it bloody well.
I think he's absolutely incredible.
Every time I see him, though, I just want to get a pair of. I just want to shave his head. I need someone to put him in.
What's the point? It's the point.
I can't stand it.
He's so brilliant. Like the whole thing. I want my chicken tendies. It's like, how annoying can you be?
Yeah, they have done him good.
I love him. I'm a big fan. And that's how much it means that I'm calling Dominic Solanke Dirty Dom Solanke. I want to do T-shirts for Tottenham on Tour. Dirty Dom Solanke. Dirty Dom. Absolutely. Dirty Dom. I think anyone... Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But on that note, guys, it is time to end the show. Evening Brews later, Aki.
Yeah, Evening Brews. Me and Nick, Barry, Sean, Phil, Grant, they're going to put on a show for you.
Yeah.
Talking all things Tottenham. I don't know if there's been any more news or anything. I don't know why. I was just looking at my mouse mat thinking there might be news there. And the most important thing is at the end of the show, Nick will be getting revealed which one of his Emerson's TikToks he needs to recreate. Yeah. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We will be there. Obviously, the fan show tomorrow. I just want to let people know, obviously, there won't be an Evening Brews on Monday because I'll be at the Scotland Yard ready for the return of Tottenham.
But we will have an extra stream Tuesday because we'll do Morning Brews in the morning, then we'll have Andrew Management at 12. So,
and Evening Brews.
Yeah.
And obviously, on Monday night, you'll get my reaction, Ryan Isaac's reaction. Yeah. If anyone else...
I might even do a reaction if I've got the chance.
Will we cover? We've got a few people, and if there's anyone within our community that wants to give us a reaction up to 5 minutes and wants to have it on the channel, feel free to email it to us, send it to us via WhatsApp or social media, and we'll get it on the channel. Obviously, it's got to meet certain requirements and not be swearing every other word, but we're going to try and get some fans involved with the match reactions as well. Yeah, of course you can, mate. It's the fan show. You're a member, mate.
Yeah, you can go.
When we open the lines, you're more than welcome to come on and we can talk some filth.
If you are a member of the channel, you can jump on. But on that note, it's time to end. We will see you tonight on Evening Brews with Dave and Nick. We'll be live on Morning Brews at 9 a.m. tomorrow. The coffee company back as usual. It's back now. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Take it away, Aki.
And as always, Levy out.
And if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I